Hey guys. You're with the Dubai review. Let's get some money. So today I want to go through a couple more long-term picks. Looks like things have settled down a bit in the markets with all this China FUD that we've had over the last week or two. So let's get back into some picks. Doing a car video, as you can see. Still summer here in Dubai. I think summer lasts about 6 months in this part of the world, so still have to have the top up. So check out in a week or two, maybe I'll do one with the top down, though it'll still be pretty hot. It'll be driving like having my head in a hairdryer, but anyway, got to get some of those out there. Show you what you can spend your crypto on, although it's not a Lambo. That's going to be the next car. So anyway, getting into these crypto picks, I want to give you a couple of long-term picks in the market based on fundamental analysis. I also have a look at the charts and check out if it's at the right time to buy. Now these two coins I'm going to mention today, both of them are at their lows at the moment. They could go a little bit lower before they go up. I'm not necessarily expecting them to go lower, but just remember, a long-term pick is a long-term pick. So you know, I'm not expecting them to go up overnight. If they do go up overnight and you want to take 10, 20, 30% profit, fine. That may happen, but I'm looking for much more than that. Minimum 100%, possibly 700-800% is realistic. You know, over a time frame of let's say 3 months to a year, that may happen. And the other thing is, you know, one thing I want to recommend with both of these coins, and with pretty much most things I recommend, is put in some high sell orders, because you may not be there, you may not be sitting at your computer, you may not have data on your phone when the price spikes, and get the sell order in at the right time. So I'm not going to go through the fibs or where to place the sell orders in this video, simply because, you know, I'm sitting in my car driving. I can't tell you exactly where, but you can figure that out. Have a look at the tops, where they've got to before, because both of these coins have been a lot higher in recent times. And, you know, maybe put a sell order just 5% below the previous top, and probably put another sell order in below that. Okay, so I'll go through briefly some of the fundamental reasons why I've picked these two coins for today. You might want to pick them up tomorrow or next week if you see them at a similar price. So don't worry if you didn't see this video right when I posted it. As long as the price hasn't spiked a lot higher, then you're fine to get them. And even if it does spike higher and you get a slight retracement, or more, I should say, goes higher and you get a slight retracement, then you'd be okay to buy them, because that would be buying a dip. And you may get the return sooner doing it that way as well. So the first coin I want to discuss, I've already mentioned it, but we had a good price increase after I mentioned it last time, and then when everything dipped, it went down. So you could have taken your profits earlier on it. If you didn't buy it then, or you bought it and took profits already, I think now is a good time to buy it back again. The coin is a decentralized exchange. There's actually two of them on the market. There's 0x and Bitshares. Both of them are good coins. The one I want to go for at the moment, Bitshares, is because this coin has already been up to 18,000 satoshis, and currently it's sitting at 2,000 or maybe 2,500 in that range. Now, once a coin has been to that high, like Litecoin, I think 3 years ago it got up to like $60, and people who bought Litecoin at $50, $60 3 years ago, you know, probably 90% of them lost money. But when it was at $3 in January this year, if you had picked that coin up, you'd have been laughing because it got to $93 this year. So, you know, you could have picked up Litecoin at $3 in January, and not only did it reach the high that it got 3 years ago, but it exceeded it, and it was a lot lower. So I'm not expecting either of these coins, especially the second one, that you'll have to wait 3 years. But do bear in mind that you know, it might not happen tomorrow, it might not happen next week. The key thing is to buy and hold. So Bitshares, I believe it's a proof of stake, so you might make some returns while you're holding it. The key thing is that it's a decentralized exchange. It's at a very low price at the moment compared to where it's been, and it's been, let me do the maths, it's been 9 times higher in satoshis, I think 6 or 7 times higher in dollars, compared to the price it's been at the compared to the price that it is at the moment. Now, if you look at their Twitter, if you look at their announcements pages, you'll see there's a lot going on. There's active development. There's a very active development team. I'm not going to get into the details, but you can go look at that yourself. And now that the market seems to have turned around a bit, it may go up, and just for that reason. In addition to that, we're looking for October to be Bitshares month. Now, you could say, okay, let's get in October, but as the market picks up, we'll probably see Bitshares pick up as well. The reason why I've said October is, at the moment, the Chinese who are going to have their exchanges closed or suspended are probably looking for alternatives, ways to buy and sell their Bitcoin. Now, they could buy and sell their Bitcoin on Poloniex or any other international exchange, even though they're going to get blocked using a VPN. But the question that will probably come up in Chinese people's minds is, okay, what if my VPN gets shut down? Because the VPNs are getting shut down as well as the exchanges, and I mean internet access to them. So they're going to have these two things to contend with if they want to hold and trade cryptocurrencies on a exchange, on an international exchange. So they're probably going to be thinking, if they're like most people in cryptocurrency, what's the safest way to hold my crypto? And that would be a decentralized exchange. Now, given that Litecoin and Bitcoin are the most popular coins in China, you know, you only need to look at the volumes there and the fact that they're mining a lot of them to know that. They're more likely to be the ones picked rather than ones on the Ethereum platform, which is 0x. So that's why I'm preferring Bitshares to 0x. Also, they have a working product, so the Chinese can get onto that straight away. You know, they don't have to wait for the development to be completed. So I'm not talking about that the coin is going to increase because of speculators or people buying it because they think, oh, this is going to have more use. I am picking it because I believe it actually will have more use, because if Poloniex or any of the other exchanges that are centralized close down, and Chinese people who can't necessarily access the websites can't access their coins and can't do anything if it closes down, they're going to be having in their minds, okay, let's keep the coins on a decentralized exchange or in a wallet, but if they want to trade them, you know, they can keep them in a wallet at the same time as being on the decentralized exchange, so that kills two birds with one stone. So that's Bitshares. The second pick I've got for today, I was looking just recently, and it's at a very low point at the moment, is Legends Coin, LGD or LDG. This coin is a coin which is used in a club in Las Vegas, and so it has a use case. Now, I would categorize this as slightly more risky. It's a low cap coin, so you know there are some risks involved, but it is a coin with a real life use case. You just like Bitshares is a exchange that you can use right now. Legends Coin is a coin that you can use right now also. Now, if you have a look at the charts on Legends Coin, you'll see that Legends Coin has been up maybe 5, 6, 7 times higher than it's currently priced at the moment. I think even more than that, in fact. So there's your high sell order, you know, put 20-30% in a sell order at that sort of price, and you know, then you'd have doubled your money and still have some coins left. You may want to sell some at 100-200% profit, so that you can get some profit sooner. I don't expect that you'll have to wait a year or two to get these kinds of profits with Legends Coin, because this coin seems to spike every time there's a big event in Las Vegas. The most recent spike was the Floyd Mayweather fight less than a month ago, and now it's settled to a level that I'm happy to pick some up at, and I believe that all you need to do is buy some now and then put in a high sell order. It's as simple as that. Wait for a fight in Las Vegas. If you're a trader like me, you know, you may want to decide at what price to sell the other 2/3, because obviously there'll be news about events coming up in Las Vegas, the next big boxing match, and you'll be able to know in advance, and so then you'll just want to sell the coin about 1 hour before the event and claim your profits then. If you're not going to actively follow it, it's a no-brainer. Just put in some high sell orders and forget about it. Forget that you bought the coin and wait until it sells, and then one day you'll wake up quite happy. So those are my two picks for today. You've been with the Dubai review, the Crypto Whale, the Altcoin Meister or the Altcoin King, and we're going to make some money together. So make sure you subscribe to my channel for more picks. I do my research based on fundamental analysis. I'm not looking for pump and dump coins, although you may take advantage of some pumps in the future because of buying these coins. If you look up the way Bitshares shot up, it went up maybe 500% in a few days. So there's no reason why not to take advantage of the pumps, but we're not pumping coins here. We're basing it maybe 2/3 on fundamentals and 1/3 on technical analysis. So taking both things into account. So you know, do use your own due diligence. If you're buying a week or two later, you know, you'll have to check the price, you'll have to check the fundamentals, you'll have to check the technical analysis again. This is not investment advice. Same thing, yada yada, you know, what everyone says, you know, use your own judgment. I'm not responsible for your investment decisions. So with that said, have a great day everyone. Check out my channel again. I've got some older videos with some good picks that are still valid. I've got some videos that are showing you around Dubai. I'm going to do one on Dubai, a review on Dubai Mall pretty soon. That one's already been shot, just need to post it. And I'm going to do a video on Mesco and Ethereum quite soon. As I said in my last video, looks like Ethereum's already climbing up, so you know, it's more to discuss some of the things I think about these projects than necessarily when to buy and when to sell. So both very good projects. Check us out on Steemit as well. My channel on Steemit is called Global Mike, and you'll see lots more videos of cats and a few videos of cooking there too. So not just about cryptocurrencies on Steemit or Dubai. So look forward to seeing you again. If you have any questions or requests, write it in the comments. We have a WhatsApp group, we have a meetup. If you're in Dubai visiting or staying, you're welcome to join us at our meetups, where we discuss and pick altcoins for investment purposes. You're welcome to request to join our WhatsApp group. Currently that's limited to 250 memberships, half of them are gone. Let me know in the comments about both those things. And check out my older videos, as I mentioned. Check out about visiting us here, and look forward to seeing you again. Like and subscribe, guys. Thanks, bye, good day, good night. See you next time.